I'm Dan Redding, Business Manager, Operating Engineers Local 3. I started out 35 years ago. Worked running equipment, got in the union, and continually worked from employer, working my way up through the trades, up into about 20 years after being in the field. I got offered a business agent's position in Sacramento, took it, and then just kept working up the ladder, and then became an officer in '06. And then in July of this year, Russ Burns retired and got voted in as a new business manager. Everything I have I owe to operating engineers. Without it, I wouldn't have the wages I've earned over the years, the medical, and by all means the pension, which is probably the most important thing to most folks. We have one of the best, if not the best, pension in the country. And I see it in my capacity now out in the field talking to people on a regular basis. How many folks that are not operating engineers or belong to any union, when you talk to them, their biggest regret is never getting into a union. Always heard the same thing, well, I'm going to start a 401k, I'll start an investment program later, and most of them are now in their 60s you talk to, and not one of them has anything except regret because they never started it and they never got in the union when they had the opportunity. My advice would be to go down, sit down with the folks at the union, whichever craft you're planning on getting into, whether it's operating engineers, carpenters, laborers, electricians, and talk to the folks, get the information. There's so much misconception out there about unions, and really it's amazing how many people we talk to that have a complete misconception of what the union does. You know, what it does for them, the opportunities they have. They're amazed when they see the wages, the benefits, the health care, the fact that we negotiate the contracts for them, and when they got issues, we stand up and support them and give them a voice in the workplace. You hear the old thing from a lot of guys that, well, I'm not going to pay somebody to work. Well, your union dues are not paying somebody to work. Your union dues are what produces the time for us to be able to negotiate contracts, to be politically active, to get jobs passed, to create more work for everybody, to make sure our health care benefits are covered and you have a pension when you retire. So really at the end of the day, your union dues are helping you better your life and your families.